The Seahawks, who opened their new state-of-the-art facility, Quest Field, in 2002, will play host for our upcoming game between Kansas City and Seattle. And now we'll go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the opening kickoff. Tom?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
They'll start at the 26-yard line. Jones alone in the backfield. Little handoff. He fights forward to about the 30. Just about a 3-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Seattle will rely heavily on these players for success on offense.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Regular.
They run a counter. Brought down behind the line. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Gets the throw off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
On the run, he throws it. Page knocks it down. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Go right, half. Wide 80.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Looks to pass. Looks for a man open. There for the catch. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Plaquemire awaits the snap. He gets it away. Robinson takes it at the 21. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. Gain of 3. That'll bring up second down. Let's take a look at some players for Kansas City that we expect to have a big impact on this game.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looking to throw. He steps up. Brings it in. And he's deep-cleated at the 36-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Hands it to the back. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. That brings up second down. Kansas City lines up in the offset eye this time. Johnson gets the ball left side. He got deep-cleated. That was a nice effort to get the first on the short gain.
Well, one thing you know as a running back, as long as they keep moving the sticks, they're going to keep giving you the ball. Picked up the first down, did his job.
Gives it off. He didn't get back to the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Tackled at about the 49-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. They line up at the 50. Croyle comes to the line with 3 wide. Man in motion.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looking to throw. Scans the field. Makes the reception. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Holquist will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The Seahawks come out showing 3 wide.
Hurry up, here we go. Wide 80! Wide 80!
Passes it out. Williams gets the interception. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
The pocket is collapsing. Is there for the catch. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Goes through his read. Completed. What an open field tackle. 4-yard gain on the play. They line up at the 22. The Chiefs go with the I formation.
Zebra! Zebra! 48! 48!
Looks to pass. He throws right. Comes down with it. And he made a great open field tackle. 3, call it 4 on the completion. That'll bring up 2nd down. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone.
Blue 45!
Little handoff. And they get him at the 15. They get 2 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Green 88! Green 88!
Play action. To the end zone. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
It's wide right. The snap was good, the hold was good, but he just couldn't get it through the uprights.
Yeah, he does. It just looked like he aimed that one a little bit. When you don't really try and drill the ball, sometimes it can just fade off to the right.
Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
You're not talking trash. You don't say nothing.
The Seahawks line up in an I formation.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. Blue 15! Blue 15! Dead!
He'll get it again. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They come out in the nickel. Hasselbeck sends a guy in motion to the right. Hasselbeck sets up the play action. And they drop him for the sack. Hasselbeck couldn't get rid of that one in time, and the pressure got to him. The Seahawks line up to punt. Robinson is back awaiting the punt. He gets it away. Robinson takes it at the 32. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
They're going to pitch it. Hit and drop behind the line. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Back to throw. Throws right. He's tackled at the 37. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He drops back to pass. Rifles it right. And it's intercepted by the backer. Brought down at the 35. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hasselbeck lines up in the shotgun.
White 80! White 80!
Hasselbeck back to throw. Wide open, and he can't hang on. Ingram was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Blue 15! Blue 15! Set! Look out! Set!
Here's the halfback. And he dropped him in the open field. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
On play action. Throws it short. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 11. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
He'll get it again. He's brought down at the 9. Jones comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play. Less than 10 yards away from a score now.
We go right. Blue 15! Blue 15! Two jet! Set!
Nice play fake. Looks down the field. End zone. It's intercepted. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
It's 1st and 10. Ball at their own 46. Offset I formation in the backfield. A little toss to the right. Dropped behind the line. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Delayed handoff. He's dropped at the 42. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the delay. 3rd and 14. Ball on their own 42. Croyle back in the shotgun for this one.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looking to throw. Short throw. Drops the easy pick. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. He fields the punt at the 13. He's tackled around the 26-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. 2 tight end formation this time.
Here we go, babe. Here we go.
White 80. White 80. Detroit.
Hands it off. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. An 8-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. Jones lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide.
Blue 15.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. Tackled at the 45. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Hasselbeck fakes the handoff. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Weaver made the catch for a gain of 6. So that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go, babe. Here we go.
Look out. White 80. White 80.
Jones gets the call again. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Hasselbeck sends a man in motion. He drops back. He throws left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Gets it away cleanly. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Out of the gun.
Cut. Green 88. Green 88. Cut.
He drops back to pass. Short pass. And they get him right around the 24-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Cut. 48. 48.
Croyle looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. Tackled around the 25-yard line. That pass play goes nowhere. That'll make it 3rd down. 3rd down now, 5 to go. Ball on the 25. The Chiefs line up with 5 receivers.
Cut. Blue 45. Blue 45. Cut.
Drops back. Looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 34. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Back to throw. Surveys the field. He throws on the run. Out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bound.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Blue 45.
He drops back. Gets the pass away. Almost picked. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Drops back to pass. Rockets it out. And he caught it. He's dropped at the 37. And that was a huge gain through the air.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. The Chiefs line up in an I formation.
48. 48.
We're scoreless after one as we get set for the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Fakes to the back. He throws a bullet across the middle.
Let's go.
That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive.
Seat 13. You're the lucky winner of a 6-disc CD changer for your home or vehicle.
He drops back, scans the field, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looks to pass. He throws it, and he catches it. Brought down right around the 10-yard line. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
It's picked. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 32. Hasselbeck is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 15. Blue 15.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. That safety just came flying in there to make the tackle.
It is just so difficult for offensive lines to account for the safety. Typically, that's the one free runner that you have. And if you have a top flight safety back there that can come in and make those kinds of plays, it really helps your run defense.
Jones will run it again. And they get him at the 27. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. from the 27-yard line. Hasselback will come to the line with a 3-wide formation.
Here we go. White 80. White 80. Regular, regular, regular.
He drops back to pass. Defense closing in. Makes the grab. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. On 3rd and long, they get the first down, but it was close.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, I don't care how close it is still 1st and 10.
He'll get it again. Cuts back, and he's dropped. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Alert, alert, alert.
Back to throw. Throws it out. And he scores. What a play. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that in the small spots that are so impressive.
Extra point is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Charles from the 3. They get him at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Croyle hands it left. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Croyle with the give. He's dropped around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 32. The Seahawks line up with a nickelback. Back to throw. Looking for a receiver. Catch is made. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Croyle drops to throw. Throws while on the run. Tackled at the 40. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
He'll get the call again. And they get him around the 36-yard line. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Croyle is lined up under center. Single backfield. It's the tailback. Brought down at the 31. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. Kansas City is going with the offset eye backfield. Fakes the run. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. You've got to think they'll go for the field goal here, but it's 4th and short, so you never know.
Yeah, I really couldn't argue with either decision here, but I think at this point in the game, you want to be aggressive. You want to keep trying to put points on the board. I'm going for it right here.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go from the I formation.
Wide 80. Wide 80. Tonight. Detroit.
They'll give it off here. He's brought down at the 35. They picked up a yard. That'll bring up second down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 35-yard line. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Blue 15. Blue 15.
Gives to the back. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Here we go, baby. Here we go. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Play fake. He scrambles around, fires it out. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
Robinson is back deep to return the punt. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. He fields the punt at the 20. He's tackled around the 31-yard line, and that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Little handoff. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. They come out in a nickel. And they motion a guy to the right. He drops back. Throws short. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. 9-yard gain.
The play is a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. Johnson gets the carry. Tackled at the 44-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That brings up second down. They line up at the 44. Kansas City goes with the ace set here.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
There's a play fake. Can't connect on that one. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. 3 wide receivers.
48. 48.
They motion to the left. Looks to pass. Throws it short. It appears that we have a flag on the play. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
Holding. Offense. The penalty is declined.
It's 4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
He drops back. Throws it short. And they get him at the 29-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Hasselback back to throw. Dumps it out right. He's there for the catch. He's tackled around a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
One-man backfield.
Here we go. Wait, 80. Wait, 80.
They'll give it off here. The defender gets him to the ground. That looks like a 1-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 34. Kansas City brings in the nickel here.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
Looking to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Brought down behind the line. Looks to be a loss of around 3 or so on the play.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Hurry up, here we go. Wait, 80. Wait, 80.
Hasselback will look to throw. Throws on the run. With the catch. Knocked out at the 48-yard line.
You know, one of the dangers in playing against Matt Hasselback is he's so good at those quick throws and the West Coast style of offense and getting the ball out of his hands that every once in a while a defense tends to sort of creep down on him and try and make plays, and then all of a sudden, right over the top, he hits you for a touchdown. That's the kind of ability this guy has. Very patient, but has big play capability.
Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Hasselback steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends this time.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
Another run. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They ran the counter and got just what they needed to convert.
Good job by the offensive line that time, selling the play fake, selling the counter, coming around the edge. Not a big gainer, but a first down.
Here we go, babe. Here we go.
Hasselback sends a guy in motion to the right.
Regular.
They hand it off again. He doesn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Drops back. Flips it out short. Brought down at the 33-yard line. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
The pocket is collapsing. He's dropped at the 22-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
They motion to the left. They go with the run. He's brought down around the 18-yard line. Jones comes away with 5 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 5 here. This is the 12th play of this drive.
Wait, 80. Wait, 80. Look out.
Gives to the back. And they get him at the 16. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Hasselback is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. He's looking to throw. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 11. Gain of 5 on the play.
Let's get that swagger.
Nickel back in this time.
Wait, 80.
Feeds it to the back. He gets out to about the 9-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
2 minutes to go in the half. 8 yards for the score here.
We go right. White 80. White. Regular.
Hasselback hands off to the left. Brought down right around the 4-yard line. They got 4 yards there, and so it'll be 3rd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Hasselback back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Page picks it off. What a brutal hit. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
On the ground with a tailback. He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Croyle calls for motion left. He threw off his back foot. Tackled at about the 17-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 7-3. He kicks it off. And he'll return this one from the 7. They get him at the 25. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Chiefs come out with the offset eye. Johnson gets the carry. And they get him at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 8. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2 yards away here on 2nd down. Kansas City lines up in a double tight set. Here's the give. And he's hammered at the 35. It wasn't much of a run, but it did get them a 1st down.
He picks up 3 yards and a 1st down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
Again, he'll get the call. He fights forward to about the 39. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Croyle with the give. He's dropped for a loss. They lose a couple there, and that makes it 3rd down. They'll need 8 here. The Chiefs come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Croyle back to pass. Goes through his read. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 43-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 35. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Here we go, babe. Here we go.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
Regular.
He looks to throw on first down. With the throw, it's completed. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Here we go, babe. Here we go. White 80. White 80.
Play action. This pass is incomplete. He was hurried on that play.
They brought the blitz that time, didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Here we go. Right. White 80.
Loose ball. Edwards recovers the loose ball.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
Ball came loose, and the defense was right there to pick it up.
It's amazing, isn't it? When that ball gets on the ground, to watch these defenders, watch the intensity change as they're going after that big turnover.
They run a counter. And they get him at the 38. Johnson gets 3 yards on the carry.
Gain of 3.
They line up at the 38. The Chiefs come out in a 2 tight end set.
48. Zebra.
Johnson gets the carry left side. Hit and dropped behind the line. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Drops back. He throws right. Pass completed. He's going to be tackled for a loss. 3 and out.
Loss of 1.
4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Hurry up. Here we go.
The Seahawks use motion.
Blue 15.
The halfback with the carry. He took a shot at the 22-yard line. Jones gets about a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Looks to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. And he's dragged down for the sack. Perfect time to send in the extra pass rusher on that play, Chris. They timed the blitz perfectly.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
Throws left. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Hurry up. Here we go. White 80.
Drops back to pass. There for the catch. Brought down around the 41-yard line. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route that time.
I love that call against man-to-man coverage. Just get the ball out of your hands quickly. You don't have to face the pressure, and give your playmakers a chance on that end cut.
Here's the halfback. And they get him right around the 46-yard line. Jones gained around 6 yards. That'll be enough to get the first. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. He fakes it. Strong throw to the center of the field. He's dropped around the 39-yard line.
Matt Hasselbeck is really a perfect West Coast style of quarterback. He's quick in the pocket. He has a quick release. He understands defenses, and he rarely makes those mental mistakes.
Hasselbeck drops back on first down. And he only got one hand on it, but he still brings it down. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
Looks to pass. Short pass to his left. Excellent open field tackle. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
He drops back. Looks for a man open. He's brought down at the 14. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Moves forward. Brings it in. Brought down at the 6. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Jones again. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Fakes to the back. Goes for the end zone. Tipped it away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Set down. The kick is up. He put that one right through the upright. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line. They'll come out in the I.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
The halfback with the carry. And they get him at the 37. Gain of 9 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Dropped behind the line. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Fakes the run. Guns it to the middle. This one won't find a target. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to on that last play.
Yeah, even the wide receiver was looking around after that play and going, was that to me?
Burleson back deep to return. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. From the 15. Tackled at the 31. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Regular.
Jones on the inside handoff. The defense just ate up that point.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
The Seahawks use motion. He drops back to pass. He makes the catch wide open. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 15, blue 15.
Hasselback will look to throw. Makes the reception. Brought down around the 49-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
And they're coming after him. Is there for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. From their own 48-yard line. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs.
Regular. Blue 15, blue 15.
Hasselback has completed every pass on this drive. He's brought down at the 34. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Gives it off. Huge hit. A couple of yards there.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Here we go, babe, here we go. White 80, white 80.
Hasselback is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Completed. He's dropped at the 22. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Jones gets the call again. Brought down behind the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He's tackled at about the 21. Jones gains about a yard on the play. 3rd down now, 9 to go. They'll bring the dime backs in.
White 80, white 80. Regular.
He drops back to pass. Rifles it to the right. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
He's looking to throw. Comes down with it. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
Well, that's just a big-time pitch and catch right there. The quarterback made a beautiful throw, but it was the route by the wide receiver that set it up. He was as open as I've seen all afternoon.
The kick is up, and the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. And here's the kick. Gathered at the 6. He's tackled at the 27. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Fullback handoff. Tackled at the 33-yard line. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Fakes the run. Almost intercepted. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Hit hard at the 35. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Holquit punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. From the 15. Brought down around the 36-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Looks to pass. And it's completed. And they get him at the 45. And they completed for a gain of 9 on the slant route.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
We go right. The 15. Half.
Draw play. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Solid gain on the delay as they convert for a first down.
Little delay there allows the running back to see the holes in front of him. Not a big gainer, but they did pick up the first down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 15, it's right.
Brought down at the 47-yard line. About 6 yards on the play. That brings up second down. So, at the end of 3, the score is 17-3. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 47. Seattle comes to the line with 3 wide.
Here we go.
The Seahawks use motion.
Zebra.
He drops back. Throws it short. He steps out around the 41-yard line. Branch comes away with around 6 yards on the reception, and that's also good for a first down.
Picked up about 6 yards there for the first down, and that's a quarterback and a receiver really understanding the defense. They saw what the defense was giving them, and they simply took it.
Batted away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Hasselback comes to the line, 3 wide formation.
Right, regular. Blue 15.
Feeds it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Nowhere to go that time on the delay.
The delay can be an awfully pretty play whenever you see a defense being overly aggressive, but this bunch is well coached, well trained. They were looking for it and made the play in the backfield.
Seattle uses motion.
Regular.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped around the 39-yard line. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
He punts it into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Chiefs line up with an offset eye backfield. They hand it off. And they get him at the 28-yard line. An 8-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 28. Nickelback is in on this play.
48! 48!
He drops back to pass. Guns it left. Brought down at the 37. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Fakes the run. Throws the bullet to the right. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
He'll get it again. Tackled at the 35.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up from 3 yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 15. So that's a gain of about 5. Second down and 5. Back in the red zone again, where their 3 previous trips resulted in 0 points each time. Johnson gets another handoff. He gets out to about the 12-yard line. 3 yards there, and so it'll be third down. Seattle brings in their nickel package. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He throws left, throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. Gets in for the touchdown. What an interception for this defense.
You know, it's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
Here's the point after. Set down. The kick is up. In the fourth, with more than 11 minutes remaining, the score, the Seahawks 24, the Chiefs 3. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Johnson, the lone back.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Zebra! Zebra!
Setting up play action. Falls incomplete. Bo was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
48! Hot! Black 99 Philly!
Back to pass. Under heavy pressure. I think he might have gotten just a little too aggressive on that one.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Friday!
Broiled hands it off straight ahead. And he's drilled at the 31. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. From their own 31-yard line. They line up in an I. He's looking to throw. Throws out to the left. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. So they come up with another interception.
This is about the time where the quarterback comes walking off the field and one of his own defensive players will look at him and go, you want to try and throw one to our guys for once?
Alert!
Nice play fake. Pass falls incomplete. The running back can't quite get to that one.
And the halfback was open on that one. The quarterback just missed him.
Seattle comes out with two tight ends.
Wait, 80!
The halfback with the carry. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Jones picks up 2 yards with the carry. It's third down now and 8 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Morris on the give. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Morris comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Here's the kick. He missed it. That one seemed to sail on him as it approached the upright. So the score is still the Seahawks 24, the Chiefs 3. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation. Feeds it to the back. There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Hey, don't let nobody else to make it, man. You make the play. Holding. Offense. Come on.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
The Chiefs come out in a single back formation.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
They'll throw on first down. Looks down the field. Dumps it out left. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 31. Nice pass for the quarterback on that one with the defense bearing down on him.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Green 88! Green 88!
Back to pass. Short throw to the left. It came loose. And they're able to get back the fumble. They got that one back.
Sometimes there's nothing more interesting than a fumbled football because that oblong-shaped football really makes for some interesting bounces out there. They were lucky to get that one back.
Broyle will look to throw. Strong throw. Bo can't hang on. It's a tough situation. What would you do here, Chris?
Well, it just depends on how much you trust your defense to get the football back. This other team has a lot of offensive weapons. Tough decision here.
Gets it away cleanly. Burleson takes it at the 23. Tackled around the 31-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Hasselbeck hands it off. And they get him at about the 33-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play, and that will bring up second down. They'll go from the I formation.
White 80. White 80.
He drops back. He's under pressure. And he caught it. He steps out at the 35. Maybe a yard or two there. That'll make it third down from their own 35-yard line. Kansas City comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They'll throw on first down. He throws it, and it's caught. And they get him at the 46-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Zebra.
Hasselbeck is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It's picked. He's brought down around the 8-yard line. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
From the 8-yard line, the Chiefs line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Johnson on the run. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. Johnson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Just 5 yards from a touchdown now. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Johnson gets the carry. He's hammered in the backfield. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Chiefs set up in the gun. Looks to pass. Scans the field. Croyle can take his time here. Still moving. Passes to the end zone. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Croyle looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. And he catches it. Knocked out at about the 7-yard line. They'll start at the 8. First down now and 10 to go. Hasselbeck is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Seattle sends a man in motion to the left. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 11, and he picks up about 4. That brings up second down. It's second down, 6 to go. The Chiefs line up with a nickelback.
Here we go.
Blue 15. Regular.
Drops back. Throws while on the run. And the defender intercepts it. He's brought down at the 22-yard line. And I'm sure he'll try to erase this game from his mind as quickly as possible.
Yeah, what do you do on the computer? That Control-Alt-Delete to go back to the beginning? I think he'd like to Control-Alt-Delete this game.
Sets up the play action. Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds at the 17. That's a gain of 5. They line up at the 17. Croyle lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Little handoff. And he makes it out to about the 14-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. Looks left, throws. It'll be 1st and goal. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Up the middle with a fullback. Tackled at the 1. The fullback gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That brings up 2nd and goal. The Chiefs come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Toss. He doesn't get back to the line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from. But the danger in that is you run away from him, and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Back to throw. Passes. End zone. And he can't make the catch. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
48. 48.
Back to pass. Gets the pass out. He's dropped at the 3. 1st and 10. Ball on the 3. Hasselback, 4 receivers lined up here.
180.
Gives it off. He didn't get back to the line. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him around the 5-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Here we go, man. Here we go. 180. Regular, regular, regular. Done.
They hand it off. He's tackled at the 8. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Two minutes left in the ball game.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, baby. What we got?
The Seahawks line up to punt. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. And they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. 2 tight ends here.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back on 1st down. Passes on the move. Tackled around the 50-yard line. 4-yard gain.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Croyle looking to throw. Tipped ball intercepted. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
Blue 15. Blue 15.
Little handoff. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Blue 15. Blue 15. Look out!
Two jet.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 40. 1-yard gain on the play, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and 8 now. Ball on the 40-yard line. Looks like 3 wideouts this time.
White 80. Zebra. Set.
And this one-sided affair will come to a close. Our score, the Seahawks 24, the Chiefs 3.